Did you know that on a Carnival cruise ship, there is a whole section of the ship that is off limits to everyone? And I'm just not talking about the guests, like in this area, in the Havana area. I am talking about even the crew. On the Carnival Panorama, there is almost 1,450 crew members, and almost none of them will get to see this area. But I got a very special invite to a tour, and I am going to show you everything. So come with me. My name is Ruben, and I love cruising on Carnival while sharing my tips and adventures with all of you. I'm on the Carnival Panorama, and we are going to see the massive engines and the high-tech control room that make your entire cruise vacation possible. This is the side of cruising you have never seen before. The office.
And we are prepared to reject that offer.
No, not that office. This is Chief Engineer Nuzio's office.
Hello, hi, welcome on board.
And that's Christine, the amazing food and beverage director who arranged this entire tour for me. Thanks, Christine. Here is another office where they do meetings. The engine control room. This is the engine control room, or ECR. This is the heart of the ship, where there is someone 24 hours a day. They control almost everything that happens on the ship from here. Propulsion, electricity, speed, air conditioning. This ship is a floating power plant. The engines do not just move us forward, they are generators that produce electricity for air conditioning, kitchen galleys, lights in your cabin, and even how water moves around the ship. Stay tuned and we will actually see the engine. In the ECR, everything gets controlled here. Anything mechanical that moves or electrical. Computers monitor everything that's happening on board the ship. They monitor temperatures, pressures, oil and fuel consumption, and more. They can even see if your cabin balcony door is open and the temperature of the food refrigerators. Another really cool thing is that all of the controls that they have up on the bridge are also available in the ECR. Chief Engineer Nuzio helped design and build the ship and was part of the inaugural sailing. Hidden ship systems. Here are the hidden ship systems that support the entire ship. These are some of the backbone and most important systems on the ship that make it possible for everything on the ship to function. If these didn't work, we would not be able to enjoy our vacation. And driving all of these systems are the ship engines, so stay tuned for that area coming up. Here are refiners that treat all the fuel that come on board. Because they get different types of fuel and different diesels, they need to make sure that all of it works according and properly. There are 5 compressors that provide air conditioning everywhere on the ship, including your cabins. The water is treated coming in and going out. The ship collects salt water and treats it with desalination and osmosis, so the only water they need to bring on the ship are the prepackaged bottles of water. All the other water that they use is pulled from the ocean. For outgoing water, the water is collected and sorted as black or gray water. Black water is sewage from toilets. Gray water is runoff from showers, sinks, washing machines, etc. Water is treated with specialty equipment that treats and or cleans water with centrifuges, kills microorganisms with electricity, and carefully checks how many parts per million there are and records everything before it is released back into the ocean. What about rough seas? Here are one of 2 stabilizers that extend out to help smooth your ride out. These are the hardworking people that you will never get to see around the cruise ship. Here is a storage area for spare parts. Everything is organized and tagged into a computer so you can look up what part you need and know exactly which area and shelf to go to. These are the osmosis systems for purifying water that clean 100 metric tons of salt water every day. Here are water tanks where they take the purified water and add back in some healthy minerals before it goes to storage where it gets distributed. These pipes distribute hot and cold water to all the different decks. This system monitors and controls the pH and how much chlorine is in the water. Here are the fire protection systems. One has water and the other has nitrogen. The engines. Here is the colossal V14 diesel engine. You can feel and hear the power when you first walk in. Want to buy your own? It's a cool $25 million, just for one. And did you know there's actually 2 engines for redundancy? This ship was designed to prevent failures. If one engine or system goes down, there is a backup ready to take its place. And there are actually 3 more V8 engines that provide more power for everything else from your cabin lights and electricity to powering the casino games and shows. All combined, there are 5 engines generating more than 62 megawatts of power. To put that into perspective, that's over 83,000 horsepower, all working to run a floating city for the 5,500 people on the ship. It takes 1,500 feet or 320 meters to hold all of this stuff. Now, if you love this behind the scenes tour, you'll love this next video here.